The deck of many things. Few other items of arcane origin are capable of sending adventurers soaring to such heights of hope and power, only to toss them into the deepest valleys of doom and despair, all in the span of but a single heartbeat. To stumble across one of these all-too-tempting decks is to meddle with the very fabric of reality itself. The next draw could mean anything. Literally anything. One moment you've wished yourself into a wealthy lordship, and the next you've been banished into oblivion. Such is the nature of these chaotic magics. So when the time comes and it's your turn to pull a card, where do your best hopes lie? Which of the deck's many wonders are like to benefit you the most? Well, let's not leave anything up to chance. Today we'll take a look at the top 5 magical boons you might be lucky enough to receive from the deck of many things. But before we begin, be sure to like and subscribe for more Freakopolis content. And as always, thank you for watching. When you pull the gem card, 50 gems worth 1,000 gold apiece or 25 gems worth 2,000 gold apiece materialize before you. This is, in most kingdoms and planes of existence, a veritable dragon's hoard of wealth. To put things in perspective, do your best to keep the power of coin well in mind. While the deck is capable of providing you with the leal service of a faithful knight, or the rights to a distant keep, albeit infested with monsters, or even a truthful answer to any question, the sheer value of these gems puts all those boons to shame. With 50,000 gold worth of gems, you could buy yourself a rather fine keep entirely free of monsters, or a retinue of honorable knights to ride at your side. The power of a dozen farseers with which to predict the future could be yours. Powerful magical items well within budget. A dead ally in need of resurrection easy enough. By the 9 hells, if your homeland is under threat by giants or dragonkind, you could readily bribe them to attack your neighbors instead with less than half of your newfound wealth. That's the stuff of heroes, if I've ever known it. There is one inherent problem to the gem card, however. Your party is like to be watching as all that fresh loot pours forth from the ether to land at your boots, and we all know just how keen they are about the idea of sharing. Have you ever felt a little inadequate? It's not that you're bad at what you do, it's just that there's always room to improve, right? Wizards often spend their lives chasing mastery over their minds and their arcane abilities. Fighters hone their martial prowess from the beginning to the end of each and every day. Even the lowliest sneak thief practices skullduggery in some form or another. The star card provides you with that extra boost with no drawbacks to speak of. With a +2 to any attribute of your choosing, you'll be that slightest bit closer to perfection. And while stats can only reach a maximum of 20 by natural means, you can use the star to press beyond those limitations all the way up to a 24 base. Now that's some real power. The most legendary adventurers earn their way through battle scars, hardship, and triumph. The songs tell of their exploits, how they drew an ancient blade from a sheer cliff face, or slew a demon general and claimed the beast's weapon for their own. The best stories are forged by trial, and heroes are better defined by their failures than they are their victories. Or at least that's what you've been told. The Sun card lets you skip all those brutal tribulations, and you'll still look the part for everyone to fawn over too. It instantly grants 50,000 XP, which means, unless you're already a particularly high-level adventurer, you are about to become substantially stronger in nearly every regard. Not only that, you're granted a wondrous magical item as well. The thing is, that wondrous item is as like to be a defunct alchemist's jug, now capable of only making mayonnaise, as it is to be a defender or a flame tongue. Oh well, at least you have all that XP to work with. Wishes are considered to be, in many ways, the ultimate expression of power. Everyone wants things to be different. Perhaps simply being able to will it and have it become so is the greatest feat in all the arcane world. The Moon card provides 1d3 wishes. There are no strings, no devilish deals or genie contracts. They are yours and yours alone. Even wishes have their limits, however. Feel free to make things as you see fit, to an extent. Turn yourself into royalty if you please. Become the most powerful warrior in all the lands. You could even extend your lifespan to the likes of elves or beyond. But use your wishes to meddle with greater powers at your own peril. The gods do not look kindly upon those who seek to displace them, and they will lash out in order to defend their positions if threatened. But some things are beyond even the Divine's control. Pull the Fates card, and you can undo one event. This unique ability is stored until the moment of your death, and there are few constraints on what the Fates are capable of. It is greater than a wish because all wishes can be undone by this single card. There is only one thing I can advise. Use this power wisely. We all have regrets, but with such unfettered reality-warping power, there are bound to be terrible ramifications to any choice you make. Be forewarned that, unbeknownst to you, entire kingdoms can rise or fall in an instant with the use of this card. And fate itself always proves to have the means of evening the score in the end. There you have it. One can only hope that the deck of many things proves generous enough to provide you with one of these top 5 cards the next time you make a pull. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.